journey. Checking me, my man, my record right here. Checking me, my man, my record right here. Checking me, my man, my record right here. Checking me, my man, my record like this. Figure if you will. If Afaar was the matador, menacing bullfighter, flyer than downpour, southpaw, supernova. Thought I told you, praise the Lord. Put me on a track, play it back, I rap mad strong on that Nat Turner. Don't let it concern your type of track burner. Attack with rap and stack word herder with Thanos type tactics. Heralds of Galactus murder with matchstick wicks. Sets fire to all to burn up. A learner of patterns and styles. I turn up like a turnip, we're underground. You don't concern us with knots in your wallet. Leave your pockets turned up with words we bust. It's the key to us. We borrow heat from the heavens like Prometheus. We stay cruising, we release the clutch, letting it flow as free as can be. With a touch of skill and rush for real, we do it flush. I fresh, I rap the O. With every fiber in my diet, relying on the soul to show that's on the road. I told you about the code, I broke this West Coast. I'm your host with mind to roast. I pound the lost, the lost, heated up like onion loaf. I'm on the post, like Amari Stoudemire. Like Atari, you retire. When I'm done, fake rapping cats pass out like flyers. I can describe our lives to ascribe. I'm much obliged to provide. I grab a pen and in time, what I can do with a verse should be a crime or divine. I've seen the signs, you cease to rhyme when I chime in the realms of infinity. Checking me, my man, my record right here. 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 Checking me, my man, my record like this. Infinity.
Infinity, your boy Afaar, doing it nice, real nice. He went around the world and came back with a top-notch hit. Give it to him. Big ups to your boy Afaar, man. Stay up. One.
Yo, I like this right here. Yo, I debated between spitting the conscious track or killing it with raw speech. But at the end I decided to let the song speak and let it formulate itself its own creative juices. Lacing the beat with pattern, scattering all influence. Tattered, battered with bruises, staggering how I do it. Yes, I'm the teacher of the art, but still I am a student. The one thing you can never kill is an ideal. Afaar is just the idea, but the man's real and what he stands for can demand more of himself than a fan can looking for the next song dealt. But I play 52 pickup for records. For you to choose a selection, see I wasn't half-stepping on any track. And in fact, I neglected to tell you that I'm Christian. But if you just listen, you can hear the synapses fire like cylinders in a Hemi engine. Intended as a musician, yo, this guy's dope with the written. Yo, the message is clear, so lend a listen in there. The force is the way we rock, yo, it's the love in here. Act like you didn't hear, because you live in fear. I take you by force, simply cause the end is near. The message is clear, so lend a listen in there. The force is the way we rock, yo, it's the love in here. Act like you didn't hear, because you live in fear. I'll take you by force, simply cause the end is near. I decided one day just to be myself. I know to be rich, I ain't gotta see my wealth. He's my help in the times of adversity. In college, I discovered that life is my university. In the world of lust and greed, sometimes I wanna be indulged, but no actions expose the state of the soul. While you playing the role, no Afaar can keep it real. Speak it ill, leave them still higher than your visa bill, and find a beat to kill. Committed murder with the best of them. Find me online, spitting rhymes with the rest of them. Trying to turn this to a meal ticket, but the rent's due. Gotta do my best just to get through until next week. Stable ground to place my feet. Many MCs front to my back but won't face me. Find the cocky ones, delectable and tasty. You ain't got the force, midichlorians invade thee. The message is clear, so lend a listen in there. The force is the way we rock, yo, it's the love in here. Act like you didn't hear, because you live in fear. I take you by force, simply cause the end is near. The message is clear, so lend a listen in there. The force is the way we rock, yo, it's the love in here. Act like you didn't hear, because you live in fear. I'll take you by force, simply cause the end is near. God first, the people take a close second. So stepping in my soul's direction is cause for correction. Disclosed to nobody, I'm wholeheartedly reckoned. And I reckon that my love for y'all is evident. At times I'm appalled and hesitant, but the call has never been clearer than it is right now. And what I write down is for y'all to show the love to one another as a sister or brother. Positivity's the key. Be who you need to be. Stop fighting, we have needs. Too many mouths to feed. Are we allowed to breathe and get a morsel of bread to eat when you're around, or is everybody everybody forced to starve because you run the town? I say hell no to hell, yo. I'll usurp the throne with skills on the mic, proving I'm the dopest shown. The force on this microphone, so all can eat the feast. I'm down to have a war so that we can have peace. The message is clear, so lend a listening ear. The force is the way we rock, yo, it's the love in here. Act like you didn't hear, because you live in fear. I take you by force, simply cause the end is near. The message is clear, so lend a listening ear. The force is the way we rock, yo, it's the love in here. Act like you didn't hear, because you live in fear. I'll take you by force, simply cause the end is near. The message is clear, so lend a listening ear. The force is the way we rock, yo, it's the love in here. Act like you didn't hear, because you live in fear. I take you by force, simply cause the end is near. The message is clear, so lend a listening ear. The force is the way we rock, yo, it's the love in here. Act like you didn't hear, because you live in fear. I'll take you by force, simply cause the end is near. End is near, the force.
Hi, Afaar!
This is music, man. It's like a gift and a curse, you know. It's like it can bring a blessing with so much pain. You know, sometimes I just can't keep my mouth shut. I gotta speak on it. So listen. I couldn't wait for the show. Later this evening, feeling hip-hop and all that I know up in its meaning, bringing a light and decadent glow. High through the ceiling, always gleaning right from heavens it flows. When needing healing, hearing simple syntax, triple OGs that stunt a circus without purpose, worthless mess. From the jump start, sparked an emotional roller coaster, close and closer to close minds. Choosing stupid songs, stupid hooks, ignoring dope rhymes, and flowing resin etiquette. They lesson subject, not the predicate. I sighed, I felt outnumbered by a million, yet I'm feeling a Spartan war cry to masters that I care for, no enemies close by. Grieving my people's healing and kneeling, screaming, Lord, why? Music is a gift and a curse, a lift and a hurt, a blessing of love. What my heart is torn by, cause we aborted the skies, and now I'm tortured on the inside.
I represent cause I am convinced that I must let the words flow from yes, yes, and I am blessed to rhyme and gifted with a tortured tongue. I represent cause I am convinced that I must let the words flow from yes, yes, and I am blessed to rhyme and gifted with a tortured tongue.
Yo, yeah. I take advice with the grain of salt, make life how the game was taught. Grace I might can pay the cost, I might get my point across. My burden not unlike the cross, the kind of sign of minor lines. My mind is lost in tempo, cursed to spit on instrumentals, not for fun though. From the sun's bow, over the earth at dawn, assemble vocabulary to rival the hell spawn. Sound spikes, impale wrong right standings, handling mics. Lifespans be too short to recall in the vapor of smoke, Lord. What you giving folklore to the folks for? The message that I have untold stings my mouth like a cold sore. Hence he spits more to train the army, spits less to have a party, hardly does his pen rest. Sloppy rappers, copycatters, all get shattered, scattered by the winds of change. Mine is a tortured spirit, I rhyme to release the strain, and from the heart it came. Still a star remains from the supernova, gifted and cursed, cause he's blessed with the torture.
I represent cause I am convinced that I must let the words flow from yes, yes, and I am blessed to rhyme and gifted with a tortured tongue. I represent cause I am convinced that I must let the words flow from yes, yes, and I am blessed to rhyme and gifted with a tortured tongue. I've come a long way and I'm not looking back.
what up, world? Yo, I'm gonna say my pieces real quick, you know what I'm saying? Peace to Gallery Drive crew. That's Insufficient Funds, Nomis, The Breaks, Artifact. Yo, peace to Soldier and Caps, I Red, Indivert Records, Trey Kell, LA Synth, Red Cloud, Melodramatic. Peace, y'all, peace. It's all about love.
Feel that.
You know, the love for your fellow man, the love for God, you know, the love for hip-hop.
Love your heart. Love. I never claimed to be about the things that have changed my community. I'm using my brain, and at the end of the day, if it costs me $1, I can swallow it and offer 2 cents of my change. I learned that self-worth's more than shorts and a fitted hat. I'd rather rap about my soul and my habitat. I got a flow with a control like a cataract, and no word is wrong, cause the song is the son of that. My mother saved me from living with crack, got me intact with the world in her back. Now I'm sharp as a tack, teaching y'all that love is an art form, and I speak for the meek that sleep in the park floor. Cause hip-hop, y'all been around the earth for a verse, and I won't stop till it's been an album. Proverb ain't far from afar, we the truth and the proof, don't you know who we are?
Most of y'all rappers ain't hip to the game. I'm quick with the slang, a spit kick is simple and plain. I'm staking my claim from here into the ends of the earth. Work the planet, take the planet since the day of my birth. The words can assert my strength as a warrior poet, repping the O, you know what the father, immaculate passion, the type of rope with open wrist emotion, write a type of line, find it, take a bite and knock out his front. Still trying to front from the backseat. I hear him in they taxi cab confessionals, how they bite the style like the rabbit bites the vegetables. I swear these days ain't too many cats can come original. Bring the pain like the hall monitor brings the principle. This is hip hop, and it speaks to the soul. I've been knocking it out the box since I was 12 years old. Unpacked all the lyrics and I broke the code. Just know it's about respect, not the records you sold. Words are portable and I hold a few thousand, but really who's counting? The sound is resounding up the side of the mountain of Zion. Aside from men, I write for the angels and babes in the mages, making a statement that my God is greater. I say a few words and I'm saying them first. I'm immersed in the talent and skill and incinerate greater debaters of lyrics. I will cause I can, and I still demand that my jam is played at the end of every party, show and slam. A panoramic view of my surroundings resounding from the pews. I choose a rapper and chew 'em up, look organic food. Ain't got a clue just how we do, but rest assured I can continue to make it hot for you. And you, and you, and you. This is hip hop, and it speaks to the soul. I've been knocking it out the box since I was 12 years old. Unpacked all the lyrics and I broke the code. Just know it's about respect, not the records you sold.
This is hip-hop, y'all been around the earth for a verse, and I won't stop till it's been an album. Proverb ain't far from afar, we the truth in the booth, don't you know who we are?
What's up, y'all? I just wanted to say peace to Afaar, the distant individual. Don't make that laugh! Stop laughing, I can hear you! Don't laugh! Is it off?
Oh, and once upon a time there was a man like this. Ridiculous spits with the flip of a wrist. The verbs that I kick, they serve to cement my place in history. Is one of the best wordsmiths to come out of this century. I grace you with my presence, show you the severance of whackness when I'm prevalent. Styles I'm meddling in patterns, I peddling like tricycles. I trickle down that I'm mental as time tickles on. A line killer, rise of a pawn, till mine rook is spawned. Took them on one at a time or all at once. Little by little I climb to the sun, find that I'm the one that sons many a MC with the written rhymes. Spit it a million times and I'd over to the nature of mine. God, do it all through him with hymns. Hawking the flame on mic devices, one of the nicest with the pen. And when the lights dim, pick up a pen, so I won't even know what the southpaw etches in, yeah.
Poison blossom, music, music. Dig the aroma, don't go comatose, comatose. Poison blossom, music, music. Dig the aroma, don't go comatose, comatose.
Patterns I peddling can polish off the most prestige of wordsmiths. And whack bubblegum rappers can get served quick. A circus of lack of talent, laffy taffy rapping ballads. They shift the balance, my mental callous from phallic callous. They don't make us like they did when we were younger. Travel the barren tundras for a lyrical injunction. In the spiritual to suffer, many verses never bitten. With freestyles off the top, back when battles weren't written. Back when MCs had the lyrics, all the people did was listen. Everybody got a verse or a song they're trying to inch in. Sink their teeth in the American dream, and it's a shame to think you wrote your first song and now you're on the brink of breakthrough. This style can't take you a mile in this marathon of prima donnas carrying on. Afaar is stronger with the mental armor armed and ready to launch a counter strike. I'm the last of my kind, I represent the light.
Poison blossom music, music. Dig the aroma, don't go comatose, comatose. Poison blossom music, music. Dig the aroma, don't go comatose, comatose.
I write to a time long ago when everybody knew the code. What I do is suitable. Nowadays y'all flow with pseudo-soul. I'm super cold, the truth is told to listeners. A pendulum swings, sending these things out to those who can bring clout. A scenic rap rhyme, a type line finder, no doubt. I bind you with the sidewinder, time finder, con miser. The rhyme pilot can fly you, the rhyme it in a timely manner. Madder than Bruce Banner when he lifted Thor's hammer. I take a panda from China to Canada and stand the demand of a man who can manage to man up enough and tough enough to withstand it with stamina. It doesn't matter. My data counteracts all in account that I can account for the close encounters of the first, second, and third kinds. The way that I can flip a rhyme, getting your mind, proving it was intelligent design and not a chance occurrence, ensuring the serpent's deception in the garden just wasn't worth it. It's that poison blossom music, music.
Dig the aroma, don't go comatose, comatose. Poison blossom music, music. Dig the aroma, don't go comatose, comatose.
Yeah, I heard him. That's that new Poison Blossom, that single exclusive. Y'all will catch that on MySpace, people. MySpace. Get at him, your boy Afaar. Gone.
I am happy to join with you today in what will go down in history as the greatest demonstration for freedom in the history of our nation.
Dr. King, I come equipped to do my thing much like Dr. King. On a mission my intentions to be Dr. King. Till this nation really lives out its creed. Dr. King, not only have it, but I follow the dream. Dr. King, I come equipped to do my thing much like Dr. King. On a mission my intentions to be Dr. King. Till this nation really lives out its creed. Dr. King, not only have it, but I follow the dream. Dr. King, the good doctor I am. I move these rights to civil. Do the little things in life to be that everyday hero like Namas. The promise wasn't promised to us. The promise I trust. The margin of us crushed by life's brush. Rush in front of the march. Hold up the picket signs. Grab your soapbox and Bible and meet us in line. These measly times they meet me with rhymes. I'm seeing the sign. The sign to our generation facing demise. I say no, I won't let it happen. Not on my watch. Our people are feeble when they should be top notch. I rock spots to show you through the poetic. I'm heading it on that Dr. King dream so vast you couldn't measure it. It's evident the unity is what we want to see, but having patterns of ignorance reigns and supersedes. To succeed is far-fetched cause they reckon shattered dreams. Creative suffering revolves around hate like Saturn's rings. Movements that we lead much like Dr. King. With the words we plant seeds we see Dr. King. When my people are in need I feed Dr. King. Not only have it but I follow the dream Dr. King. Witness movements that we lead much like Dr. King. With the words we plant seeds we see Dr. King. When my people are in need I feed Dr. King. Not only have it but I follow the dream Dr. King. Kings and queens but we treat our people like paupers. Impossible odds just don't faze me cause I'm royalty obvious. I can rock with it and we can roll with the punches. Blue collar workers with the sweat on our brow. Brown back trenches on our sustenance. Keep us working for more hours. An honest trade, an honest day. It heals and empowers and make thousands in an hour dealing bricks of that powder. I'm selling sisters for sex and stealing and killing you cowards. I dare you to live like a man. Take strength to live true. Whatever knowledge of the children of crew, it comes from you. Racist bigotry is bitter me against the brother of different color. When we're all supposed to love one another, the words that you utter can cut a hole deeper than flesh goes. For years they've seen us come and they've seen us go, so still we go to the end of our ropes until the strain's too much and we can't take it no more. Witness movements that we lead much like Dr. King. With the words we plant seeds we see Dr. King. When my people are in need I feed Dr. King. Not only have it but I follow the dream Dr. King. Witness movements that we lead much like Dr. King. With the words we plant seeds we see Dr. King. When my people are in need I feed Dr. King. Not only have it but I follow the dream Dr. King.
Knowing that somehow this situation can and will be changed, let us not wallow in the valley of despair.
Single mothers working, doing their thing. Dr. King. To the poor man, remember the dream. Dr. King. To my brothers on the streets, we need a Dr. King. To the blind, open your eyes and see. Dr. King. You know Afaar does his thing much like Dr. King. You know Namas does his thing much like Dr. King. Trey Cal do his thing just like Dr. King. Future Shock represent and spit Dr. King. Artifact do his thing much like Dr. King. Yo, the breaks do their thing much like Dr. King. Insufficient do their thing much like Dr. King. Not only have it, but we follow the dream. Dr. King.
I have a dream that one day every valley shall be exalted. Every hill and mountain shall be made low. The rough places will be made plain, and the crooked places will be made straight. And the glory of the Lord shall be revealed in all flesh. We will be able to speed up that day when all of God's children, black men and white men, Jews and Gentiles, Protestants and Catholics, will be able to join hands and sing in the words of the old Negro spiritual. Free at last, free at last. Thank God Almighty, we are free at last.
Yeah, Namas, we had it again, dog. Yo, check this verse. It's Afaar, always above the average MCs fall. Feeling the funk these followers all freeze for. The fallacies bitter with fickle frames of mind. Ancient times ain't ancient Afaar. Any my advocates is accurate. After approval, all you access my accolades. A portion apparently has been apprehended. Apathy, root of a plan gone awry. Though the atlas off its axis when the planets align. It's retribution for the robbery of rhymes I wrote. I'd rather roll on, but recently I rocked the boat. I spit it ricochets through rows of rickety rhymers. Can't rock a crowd right like the rhymes are righteous. I reminisce on rainy days, rehearsing the range. Really master the craft of writing rhymes on page. How these Rudy Poo's ridiculous, repetitive rhetoric, they don't reckon with the realness. I'm Afaar and it's evident. When the southpaw opens its jaws, it's too raw. When I'm done with you, you won't know who you are. So you got it, you bring your squad, I'll take them all. Got an army, I'm like a general, I drop bombs.
When Ananias speaks, don't forget to always listen. The flyers make you reach, whether secular or Christian or a Muslim or a Jew or anyone I missed it. Namas Ananias is the alias I mentioned. Namas, an N native to the North County. At first sight, I'm looking like a Nazarite townie, but no nonsense because I'm nice with the kanji. Never say never when Namas needs to accomplish. Namas, a O-side resident, overlooked, overstand, open book, open hand out to man. In my odyssey, on and off a metaphorical. Come to Oceanside, they'll tell you I'm the oracle. Namas, a M, listening to most deaf. I make beats on my MP till there's no sounds left. Move cats who have a misdirection. Namas and Dex, definitely destined misconception. Namas, the I am not that I am. Your ideas I incinerate and I innovate. Ignite while you just imitate. My immaculate words, I'm blunt, I don't insinuate. Namas, the S with a far who's suicidal, swinging swords cause he told you murder flesh when it's idle. He's a sojourn in my man scientific. Cyanide and syntax the terrific. When Ananias speaks, don't forget to always listen. The flyers make you reach, whether secular or Christian or a Muslim or a Jew or anyone I'm missing. Namas Ananias is the alias I mentioned.
When the southpaw opens its jaws, it's too raw. When I'm done with you, you won't know who you are. Son, you got it, you bring your squad, I'll take them all. Got an army, I'm like a general, I drop bombs. It's the complete MC, what you need to see. Although it seems to me that these MCs barely know their ABCs. I'm C's and G, defeating me ain't easy. See, they see these ain't seen release. These rappers actors better making movies for DVD. You read a week, how we feast on words. My seed is here to meet the meek and need and feed them vegan needs. Make no enemies, don't need to be far beneath my reasoning. I'm on my knees, I pray the king get the wealth without the bling. I see the season, what they mean, the power, strength, ability. Son just like me, eager feed you. See you with the meager eats, I won't retreat cause he's the king. I see my Jesus bleed and seen the seed succeed and grow into a tree. Release, stretch as far as I can see. Rhymes can be a masterpiece and you can be a casualty. Actually, this MC has suicidal tendencies. I'm killing me. Be reborn as he could turn the wind to breeze. A man, an animal with mad flows, a raw entity. Woo!
Oh snap, dog, you just killed that verse, homie.
I was freaking tight, yo. Word, man. Alright, let's go to the next song.
This is to all those young girls out there that need an inspiration, but don't ever forget the ones you love. Amor a Dios. Peace.
Clock ticks, 1:36, night black as pitch, your window opens. A young girl comes out of it, out of this house, but it's not a house, it's a disguise. More like a prison, a broken home, fitted for her demise, so she flees to get free from the beatings and screamings, getting wrecked by daddy and his friends. Freedom, probably the greatest word she's ever heard, incomprehensible to her, but it resonates in her bird. Free, mommy on drugs that daddy will buy. He come home late nights drunk and black in her eye, then he turned to her, you wanna be a good girl for daddy? Through it all she could think was, why was this happening? She was 14, beautiful with light hazel eyes, long black hair, but every night she'd stay up and cry. Her name was Isabella, the flower that grew in the sand. She couldn't stand living this way anymore, so she ran.
Isabella, I wanna see you rise, cause you started on the bottom doesn't mean you can't fly. Isabella, do you feel the pain? It's okay, one day you're gonna play the game. Isabella, I wanna see you always be on the top of life itself. Isabella, I wanna watch you fly. Don't let them keep you down, you can rise. Isabella,
she's on her own, trying to stay strong. She looks to heaven and begs God to take her home. She's hungry and cold, she barely remembers her name. In parking lots of supermarkets, begging for change. Months go by, daily she hides from the police, cause she knew that they would take her back home to die. She stopped asking why, stopped praying. How can I trust in a God? What kind of savior wouldn't save me and just let this go on? Then she was wrong, turn on the red light of prostitution. Now she's 15, turning tricks and she's keeping it moving. Hitchhiking as a transient from city to state. Was once a beautiful young girl, now sealing her fate.
Isabella, I wanna see you rise, cause you started on the bottom doesn't mean you can't fly. Isabella, do you feel the pain? It's okay, one day you're gonna play the game. Isabella, I wanna see you always be on the top of life itself. Isabella, I wanna watch you fly. Don't let them keep you down, you can rise.
Now Isabella is the talk of the streets, strung out, selling her body, watching out for the heat. She's numb to feelings, though she been forgot who she was. Forgot about daddy and mommy, she forgot about love. She's loving the drug, not the narcotics, but the desire. Men desired her to the point where they'd love to buy her. And oh yes, she was for sale. She loved the attention, and she loved how she could make men get them bad intentions. Yo, I saw her one day at the mall. Didn't recognize me, cause when we chilled I wasn't that tall. I told her who I was, asked her her science, what she been up to. Ain't seen her since 9th grade, we used to kick it in school. We talked for a while, she told me about her parents and drugs, pimps and the thugs, the streets and strange men giving her love. I told her, yo, say no more, I understand. Sometimes we gotta play the cards that are dealt in our hand. God gave you beauty, now your hazel eyes are bloodshot red. And now your beautiful hair is now a nappy coarse head. Yo, was it worth it? What happened to your faith? It's gone, I got realistic, and I had to move on. How can I trust in a God when this can happen to me? I'm reduced from this beautiful girl to the whore that you see. How can he let this be? I thought he was supposed to provide. If there's a God, he has no hands for help, he only has eyes. I kept to the core, I told her God was so much more. What can you tell someone who stands daily at death's door? I asked her if she wanted help, she refused and walked away. At that moment, I closed my eyes and I started to pray. I thought to myself, how could our people go so bad? Society sad, moms and dads that aren't really moms and dads. Couple of weeks later, she was found dead in a parked car with hand marks on her throat, her body bruised and scarred.
Isabella, do you feel the pain? Isabella, do you feel the pain? Isabella, be on the top of life itself. Isabella, I wanna watch you fly. I wanna watch you fly. Isabella, I wanna see you rise, cause you started on the bottom doesn't mean you can't fly. Isabella, do you feel the pain? It's okay, one day you're gonna play the game. Isabella,
I see Keisha and Marie, but Isabella, what up Jessica and Christine, but Isabella, I know April and Janine, but Isabella, have you seen Isabella? Yo, Isabella, I see Keisha and Marie, but Isabella, what up Jessica and Christine, but Isabella, I know April and Janine, but Isabella, have you seen Isabella? Yo, Isabella, I see Keisha and Marie, but Isabella, what up Jessica and Christine, but Isabella, I know April and Janine, but Isabella, have you seen Isabella? I know you've seen Isabella.
Word up to Repeat 23, all the way out in Germany. We in the States holding it down for you, man. We appreciate the love. We got my man Afaar. It's the breaks.
Let's get started. Let's get started.
I walk with my soul on the concrete, step to the rhythm so they never catch me off beat. The son of man, that's who I'm beneath. And you could try to test me if they wanna exercise belief. They think they're gonna try to catch me compromising my beliefs, but I'm straight on this line, like some khakis with a crease. I stay out here, still represent the East. Baltimore born, you could label me a beast. I'm in love with Jesus, you could label me a freak. I take him into account every time that I speak. It's real love, and it's nothing physical. I'm kicking it in person with a distant individual. I tithe 10%, then I stack my residual. It's easy. Ladies try to keep me, people try to beat me. You put me in a microscope, you still couldn't see me. Chop my toes off, you still couldn't defeat me. I wanna escape to go somewhere afar, afar. Hit a turntable break like a walk. Matter of fact, cut the turntables off. I wanna escape to go somewhere afar, afar. Hit a turntable break like a walk. Matter of fact, cut the turntables off.
Intercept, interject, indirect to intellectuals who think that I check my brain out the door before I step in the church. You have no clue what it is that we work to achieve. In a world that just follows, we try to lead, but it all seems so worthless, I wanna leave. But I know I got work to do, try to see that life should be more than just a mundane routine. What are your dreams? Are they worth the sleep, or do you just work and eat? What is your purpose? What do you take and give? Do you live to work, or do you work to live? That's why I stay in his word and ask him to lead me. Every time I turn on the TV, they try to deceive me. What I see, America wants 3 wishes and freebies. We've turned Christ from a savior to a personal genie. That's why
I wanna escape to go somewhere afar, afar. Hit a turntable break like a walk. Matter of fact, cut the turntables off. I wanna escape to go somewhere afar, afar. Hit a turntable break like a walk. Matter of fact, cut the turntables off.
Like I said, I take advice with a grain of salt. On stage I pay dues, but in life I pay the cost. They see my life and wanna tell me everything about me. Smile in my face, then behind my back they doubt me. It's cool though, I back it up and chill in observation. Knowing Satan's trying to catch me fighting temptations. Like I'm Cuba, good in trying to figure out what I'm doing. In the lab to all hours, come up with something new and I'm a Christian first, your perception is your deception. Heck, and I make it work. Look at his hair, look at his clothes. I apologize like Bruce Long, cause they play the role. They got the right look, the right talk with no heart. It's all love over here, and God is where it starts. It's about the walk, I don't step with the limp. They claim to be pimps, just as dumb as a chimp. These disciples of Christ don't ever play us light. Put some armor on a statue and call it a night. Cause we up at night, doing the Lord's work. In the streets and in the world, giving them church.
I wanna escape to go somewhere afar, afar. Hit a turntable break like a walk. Matter of fact, cut the turntables off. I wanna escape to go somewhere afar, afar. Hit a turntable break like a walk. Matter of fact, cut the turntables off. I wanna escape to go somewhere afar, afar. Hit a turntable break like a walk. Matter of fact, cut the turntables off. I wanna escape to go somewhere afar, afar. Hit a turntable break like a walk. Matter of fact, cut the turntable, cut the turntable.
Something on your mind?
Just want to let you know you're sitting in my chair.
Is that a fact?
Yeah, it's a fact.
Well, for a man that don't go healed, you run your mouth kind of reckless, don't you?
You don't need to go healed to get the bulge on a dumb like you.
Is that a fact?
Yo, You see that I'm a writer first. I write a verse that I converse. The pen can work. I'm indispersed at the moment. My wrist is in motion. A spoken word over melody. Renaissance is the canopy. Can it be? I can candidly see these canary MCs making noise, but what comes out is incoherent. The merit of my words is like the marriage of two parents. I'm transparent and see-through with nothing to hide. And lyrically I can look to the skies and tell the clouds not to fly. It's the power he wields with the pen. I look to the world for the sin and the sin with the ink and take a pad and lament. The patterns I spit I like the sleight of the hand. It's Muvini, my mellow, my man. I rant black and a slam. Anonymous on stage. I ruin the battle. I do it for fam. I do it for fans. My standard is the best that I am. My lifespan's no longer than the hand on the clock. I give it all that I got. I got a right to live, so I got a right to live. You want my heart? I'll give you all that I can give. With this one, I'm trying to seize the day, and I can write about tomorrow, cause I see today. Yo, I got a right to live, so I got a right to live. You want my heart? I'll give you all that I can give. With this one, I'm trying to seize the day, so if I write about tomorrow, I see today. Someone once told me I was gifted to spit a ridiculous lyrics, so I mentioned everything in my life through a pen in a minute. And I meant it, I scripted my childhood like Samuel Clemens. With the clench of a fist, I grip a mic with the quickness. Then I get lifted like John Legend, preach like a reverend, but better when I can teach the boys to be better men. I learn myself in the process, and pop quizzes don't guess. It won't help you come time for the test, and they do come, so choose one. There's no one you can run from, the cross you must bear, so please be prepared. I'm the hip-hop Joe McCarthy, sparking a red scare, and I'm talking my slang here to remind you to be prepared for the Lord to come. He's the glorious one, on his right hand is the sun, and I write it till the battle is won. And the stop of the drums, the way that I rock is like one of the best kept secrets. Peep it. Yo, I got a right to live, so I got a right to live. You want my heart? I'll give you all that I can give. With this one, I'm trying to seize the day, and I can write about tomorrow, cause I see today. Yo, I got a right to live, so I got a right to live. You want my heart? I'll give you all that I can give. With this one, I'm trying to seize the day, so if I write about tomorrow, I see today. The ink is the blood that I spill when I build a house out of words. I'm billowing first to rebuild the earth with a million verse rhymes. And the first time I saw the universe, I saw a verse with the uni meaning one. I got a verse, but I'm many a multi. When I close both thighs, I see rhymes I write to the divine and mankind. Can I stand by when everything overtakes us? We're naked and cold, hoping that the hard times won't break us, and water won't sink us, and the quakes won't shake us. It's wishful thinking, but a right to the broken, shaken and sanken and sunken or something that's must have been mustered by muscular brains. Cause that type of plotting would drive a man insane. And who's to blame? Is it me or us, or maybe the devil, or maybe another level of power altogether? And I write for the power, and I write just to give, and I write for the people, and I write to live.
Peace, Afaar. You're the dopest lyricist around. You're always writing, forever with the pen in your hand. Respect.
Go along my way, as they say, as I make my way to Zion. If I reach for the moon, then I'll hit the stars. Either way, I'll still be flying. Yo, I go along my way, as they say, as I make my way to Zion. If I reach for the moon, then I'll hit the stars. Either way, I'll still be flying. See, that's what I tell myself sometimes. Check it, yo. I look high into the cityscapes, gaze into this world of hate where girls get raped and 12-year-olds of 28 catching dates. That fate is written, so many get smitten by their decisions. I got a second chance, I don't take it for granted an instant. The clock is ticking, the sands in the hourglass sifting. It's my intention to better living by teaching the children the life and the love and the passion it takes to rise above the fake. It's tough to take to account how many died today and didn't know Jesus. Too many who have the reasons, appeasing their pride. The lean and the lion, I'm trying to rule my pride like a lion. A Judah, I can describe what I see, can't describe how I feel inside. When I get tired, I sleep, but in my slumber I weep for the weak that refuse to get on their feet and just walk as I bleed in my heart. When along my way, as they say, as I make my way to Zion. there's a trail that I've blazed and a much staler taste that I've tasted that stays on my tongue for many a days. A mouse in a maze, I sit amazed how many ways we see the same phase that I crossed at a young age. So a flip of a page is all I have. A Bible, a staff in the shape of a pen and a pad on the path. Satan sat and laughed as I stumbled over rocks and trips, but shot scowls as I dust off, fall to my knees and repent for my sins. To ascend to a level won't settle, I pray. He'd be my shelter as I go along my way, and he'd mold me like clay, and he'd form me in the way of his initial design. And along my way to Zion, I'm compiling the miles. I'm seeing this walk takes a lifetime, so I might as well walk, read his word, and write rhymes.
I go along my way, as they say, as I make my way to Zion. If I reach for the moon, then I'll hit the stars. Either way, I'll still be flying. I go along my way, as they say, as I make my way to Zion. If I reach for the moon, then I'll hit the stars. Either way, I'll still be flying. I go along my way, as they say, as I make my way to Zion. If I reach for the moon, then I'll hit the stars. Either way, I'll still be flying. Go along my way, as they say, as I make my way to Zion. If I reach for the moon, then I'll hit the stars. Either way, I'll still be flying.
Good to see you doing this, Afaar. Hard work always pays off. Make sure you tune your ears up, use your imagination, and try to get to Zion. I don't know, man. I couldn't think of anything.
It's the ballad of the traveler. Check it. Bring it in. Come on. Yeah. Come on. Yeah. Come on. Put them up, y'all. Put them up, y'all. Come on. I like this. Bring it in.
The ballad of a traveler moving through this earth. You must know we've been live since birth. I can't imagine standing still in the midst of the field when so much is left to be revealed.
Paragraph strangler, mangle a track, taking them back to the promised land. Act like you ain't heard yet. With the nomadic, like the 12 tribes, these wise individuals know the land and its scope. On mission to be dope. This family carries a telescope type vision to the future of man. Travels a land, a traveling man, moving through space and time like most death. Don't hold your breath. It takes time to comb the desert for a letter, roam the earth for a word. To find a better, bring it together is absurd. Sever the feet of a bird and watch it fly forever. Take away the selfishness of man, we rise together. Will you kindly let him offer? We're offering change beyond a marketing scheme. Ain't no ringtone and C's over here. We arrived in your atmosphere. The ballad of a traveler managed to push a pattern in your ear.
The ballad of a traveler moving through this earth. You must know we've been live since birth. I can't imagine standing still in the midst of the field when so much is left to be revealed. The ballad of a traveler moving through this earth. You must know we've been live since birth. I can't imagine standing still in the midst of a field when so much is left to be revealed.
I've been to many a places, I've seen a many a faces, I walked in many a paces, broke bread with many a races. So face it, this is the ballad of a traveler, nomadic, tearing the pattern up, a palette of words. I've had enough, I've had it up to here with the violence and disrespect, desolence, pestilence, infected homes. I recollect when times weren't as hard. Now mama's throwing babies away, eviction notices and bills to pay. Hustlers and thugs and hypes trying to get theirs. Murderers, rapists take lives, but it don't end there. It's a traveler story on a pilgrimage. When the life loses worth, when the kids lose the will to live. I mush on just to see tomorrow, hoping that there won't be so many hearts hollow to the core. I walk with the Lord, show me a way to help. People want heaven, but only found a way to hell. I wait for a spell to see if anybody follows. I'm here to make a name for myself amongst the John Does.
The ballad of a traveler moving through this earth. You must know we've been live since birth. I can't imagine standing still in the midst of the field when so much is left to be revealed. The ballad of a traveler moving through this earth. You must know we've been live since birth. I can't imagine standing still in the midst of a field when so much is left to be revealed. The ballad of a traveler moving through this earth. You must know we've been alive since birth. I can't imagine standing still in the midst of the field when so much is left to be revealed. The ballad of a traveler moving through this earth.
Come on, yeah, you must know, that we've been alive since birth.
but like, no. Easier to destroy than to create.
This is it, we destroyed the mic to create something you'd like. Well alright, let's hit them with suspension in the rhythm. Focus on our gifts as given by the risen. To beat, defeat, destroy and put into submission. Followed by invention with the vision of divine intervention. We create to devastate like the deep space heavyweights climbing the charts. The dart about to levitate.
Remember there was blackface, white lips and Nick Tabbitt hates Samuels back and he speaks in jig rap. Well this is my space, Uncle Tom does what he thinks. Like talking all hard and bars but still rocking and mix. And MC's moving in, bout clout and more figures. We, them landlords, we hit out them house niggas. Hot sparks, divinity, pumps, art, infinity. Overdoses, so close to hard Hennessy.
Ladies and gentlemen, take a moment from your day and just sit down. Kick off your shoes, relax your feet, get down. To the rhythm that we spit, you know that we rip clowns. Your pops listen to our music thinking he's hip now, cause he wanna just groove with it. All them other dudes don't do nothing new with it. I don't wanna dumb it down so you can stay dumb. That'll be the day I drink an horchata with some rum. I'm
It
done.
was 5/12/81, the day that my life begun. The first time my mama giving birth to a baby son. A little boy playing with toys and having fun, creating things to destroy since I was very young. Building blocks and Play-Doh, making ships with Legos, crushing them down, that's just the way it goes. Now most of my time is spent rebuilding and healing all of the lives of all our children.
Nowadays it's not about what but how you say, and the style you make is learned and earns thousands bang from your pile of clay. They meaning corporate wants more tricks from poor kids trying to score quick. You sign, you forfeit, cause you bite the bait for cash influence. Half the music they don't like to make. If it's not as flashy, stupid, most ignite the hate. My life's at stake, cause on this mic I gotta fight, create.
Just giving a shout out to my man Afaar on success on your album. I listen to it, it's dope. Represent O-side, peace.
Destruction of beautiful music is what you bring. So eruption for me to you suitable when I sing for a buck or maybe a little bling. You would prostitute the artist thinking I spit on you in your pinky ring. Sinking these inklings of ideas will think to move to the microphone after I drink some water. Bothered by the fact every time you make another song I try to create, but you just devastate.
The damage has already been done, spreading the ashes of the fallen like confetti, reflecting off of the sun. Don't forget the marketing schemes and pipe dreams. I make the masses work like a cane to create things that make the fake scream. Face me, right where I are, the name is Afaar. Y'all destroy the art I created with the hand of God. I stand and spar with the lack of talent, rapping ballads. My crew sets a standard across the planet. Y'all panic, manic, depressed. The time I invest, chanting down Babylonian idols in every set. When I spit is biblical scripture in every breath. Can gallery spit it? Yes. I confess we be the bombest. We guarantee originality and quality, and that's a promise. What? Man, get me out of this booth, man.
You're the dopest lyricist I know. You did your thing on this one, Afaar. To your hard work and future success, you have my best wishes. Peace.
Actually, good work.
Yeah. Come on. Yeah. Woo! So Craig Johnson. What up? I give 100% to a sentence that sits all. A building block of a tower 10,000 feet tall. Immortalized in a stone statue, the style's raw. I leave you breathless, I'm without pause. What I cause is a storm transformed from now on. Take a glimpse of the world, I lie awake until dawn. Wondering where my heroes have gone, I can't take it. Addicts and thugs on the streets, girls dressed half naked. Now nothing is ever sacred. Folks do what they please, smog of sin so thick that the soul can't breathe. I call the ambulance, inform them of the emergency's urgency. It takes more than your natural weapons to ever murder me. They murdered me in the jungle where the souls vanish. In the thin air, if you manage to get there, don't panic. We live in an age where the minds run frantic. Her worth is defined by what a man gets.
You ran quick, not even slightly hesitant when you first heard the words of that Oside resident. That shows you'll never see a gimmick in my sight. The essentials, 2 turntables and a mic. Got a pencil when I write, use the mental when I fight. Instrumentals, reckless on the track like I drive a rental. So check what I'm into. Beautiful music and I use it to breathe life from my dentals. I strike with a pen full of might when it's gentle, and put a stop to that watered down sentimental, elemental. For to be exact, the beat boys, graffiti writers, and the ones who rap and laugh, but not least the center of hip hop, manipulating music from a simple wrist pop. I cut it up fresh until the beat stops. Respect turntables, it's the men that
we dismiss your superficial. I shorten careers like an initial. I sweat and bleed ink from the pen, don't use a pencil. Ask around about my credentials, you'll find them too official. I sit you down and learn you a lesson. You got potential, but you lack heart. You act hard, but the spirit is weak. The lies and deceit, them poison minds, the lines that you speak. Hold no weight on a cold day, you freeze for lack of the passion. I got sound waves that pulsate from sea level to stratus. I'm fast as fractions. I can split your factions to atoms and split those, cause an explosion, nuclear winter you frozen. Light speed, watch me blue shift and I rip ya. I sift you like wheat in the mixer, so crates way off the Richter. Now what?
You thought the song was finished, I diminish a whack rapper like Popeye on that pound of spinach. So I say I gotta get these rappers, in case trying to make a disaster. In a red gon' play with a plan to make label, you stand with a blaster. Speaking faster, but also speaking rage, I'm that contagious rap that Pharaoh had trapped in cages. Hop on stages, freestyling tongues, but have a fart, get on the mic and translate.
Show you your soul right now and dare you not to scream. When I write with the pen has been seen in king's dreams. The southpaw supernova supersedes your superstars. Superman's not super hard, got kryptonite in every bar. Bet it all, better fall, better spar with the rest of them. Old like the Testament, but new like the covenant. I'm loving this. Joke that went way too far. So praise Johnson, homie, and we're way too hard.
I'll take 2 bars, break them and shake 2 stars. Break those 2, 4 and 4 together, making 8 great lines to spill. Rhymes with ill, time to steal, kill and destroy. You make 'em whack cat, void the art, not a toy to start. Making money, these rap dummies can't even tell them apart. You sell them the dark, I'll bring them the light. Climbing the chart, blinging at night, but your soul is lost. I know the cost of fame, controlled by thoughts of insane. Marketing promotion round the clock, I came to take shots at the rap game. When I'm done, you're gonna hate your favorite rapper. Learn the name, Namus, Ananias is the alias. I may not be the craziest, but definitely make the list. The beat I'm fading this, listening to data list. We down and found a coward, but celebrate courageousness.